We're going to do 8,460 divided by 5. And we already know that there will be no remainder because all the multiples of 5 end in 0 or 5, which means that this will divide into 5 really nicely. So go ahead and drag and drop your dividend, divisor, and quotient. If you've been working previously in order, you'll see that all of a sudden we have a lot more boxes here. Because this has more digits in it, it's going to take an extra step, but it's really just more of the same. So you're just doing the same steps one extra time. I'm going to be using divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. And as always, it's good for you to pause the video, try it on your own first, and then unpause just to check in so that you're still getting that good practice. All right, and it can help you to skip count those 5s because then you have those multiples of 5 ready. So when we're dividing, we're saying how many 5s will fit into this. That's really what we're asking. So it can be good to kind of have those multiples of 5 written down. All right, step 1, 8 divided by 5. How many 5s can you fit into 8? Answer there is 1. What are you going to do next? Next, you multiply. Remember, that's the last thing you touched. Multiply back down with the divisor. So 1 times 5 is 5. That's as close as we were able to get to 8 was 5 there. So you have something left over. 8 minus 5 for the leftover is 3. So we're going to keep that leftover and carry it over to the next digit so that we can keep going. You're going to bring down the 4. What's our next step? You're going to divide. You're going to divide 34 divided by 5. In other words, how many times can you fit 5 into 34? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. If you go 7 times, you go over. So 6 times. Put that right up top. And then remember, last thing you touched, multiply it back down. 6 times 5 is 30, which makes sense because that's where we skip counted to. We got to 30. That's as close as we were able to get. So we'll subtract to find what's left over, and then we'll carry down that next digit. So we're keeping that leftover 4 as we move on to our next digit down. All right, what is our next step? We are going to divide again. 46 divided by 5 this time. So skip count those 5s. How close can you get to 46? Pretty close here. And that is 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 5s fit into there. What do you do next? Multiply it back down. 9 times 5 is 45. Looks like I need to add another box there, so don't worry. I'll make sure that's there before you have this copy. Next, we're going to subtract 46 minus 45. 1 left over. What do you do next? Bring down that 0. Think to yourself what the next step is. Go ahead and try it. See if you can finish the problem on your own. Pause the video. I'm going to go ahead and finish it out now. We're going to divide 10 divided by 5. Well, 10 divided by 5 is 2. And then you just multiply back down to see if there's a remainder. 2 times 5 is 10, and we can see that there's nothing left over, so there is no remainder. If you want to check your work, do 5 times 1,692, and you'll get your dividend.